What up, everybody, and welcome to Baz on Blades. My name is Baz, and I talk about blades. Today, we've got a little bit of an unboxing. We got a couple of packages here. At Baz on Blades today, the mail service was good to us. And, well, they weren't real good to us because none of this stuff is actually mine. It's just passing through. But we're going to get to take a look at it here on the channel, and we're going to do an unboxing. The first thing we've got here is from Knives Canada, and this is an exclusive. Let's get this thing open while we're talking. And we're using that Clip Point Recon 1 in XHP to open this thing. This is an exclusive that Knives Canada has. So if you want this, you're going to have to go to their website and get it. And that sure was a big box for just one knife. Let's see here what this is. Alright. Well, we got a free rubber band, and that's always good. Let's see here. A free blue rubber band. Receipt. What do we have here? It's a Recon 1, guys. Alright. We just used a Recon 1 to open a Recon 1. And this is what we've got. Now, this is an exclusive for Knives Canada. And so if you, like I say, if you want one of these, you're going to have to go through them to get it. And it's a little pricey, I'm going to tell you. And what we've got, well, that thing's oily. What we've got is a standard Recon 1, but this is an exclusive in S35VN with a satin finish blade. Now, this is the newer version of the Spear Point. You can see that rather than the old hollow grind with the bad edge termination, we do have the new flat grind. We've got a sharpening choil here and fantastic edge termination there, you can see. And yeah, razor sharp, guys. You know, consistently, the sharpest knives, factory knives that I get anymore are from Cold Steel. And yeah, of course, absolutely no play in that triad lock. Now, this is one that a viewer ordered, and he cannot have this shipped to the country that he lives in, and we're not going to name that country. But, you know, this is something that I do for some of my viewers. They're supportive of my channel. I like to help them out. So he reached out to me, and I went ahead and ordered this and had it sent to me. I'm going to keep it for a couple of days, do a review on it, and then we are going to send that right on to him. And Ed, there's your knife, buddy. I'll get the review done and get that shipped out to you quickly, of course, because I know that you want to get that in hand. And it looked perfect, man. The pivot felt a little gritty. It may just need to be cleaned up. I'll take a look at that, and you know, you can clean it up, or I can clean it up, or whatever. All right, now let's get on to this next box. This next box is from Love Them Knives, and I should have crossed out Mr. LTK's address here before I got it in front of the camera. So, we've got a couple of loaner knives from LTK. And Mr. LTK, if you are not subscribed to Love Them Knives, that's L-U-V, Them Knives, you need to go over there and subscribe to this cat. Because he loves them knives. Every time I talk about him, that's what I say. He really does love them knives. And he moves through as much product or more product than any other channel that I'm aware of. I mean, he moves through a ton of stuff. So, what do we have here from Mr. LTK? We've got, let's get these bags out of the way, and we've got a Cold Steel, the SR1. And I've been wanting to check this out ever since I reviewed the 4 Max, and I've reviewed the Recon 1. And this knife sort of falls in between the Recon 1 and the 4 Max as far as intent of use, the beefiness. It is beefier than a Recon 1. You can see here. See the difference in that blade stock? See, it's beefier than a Recon 1, and I don't have a 4MAX on me, or I'd pull that out too. Oh my goodness. That is a hell of a click when that thing locks in. Oh my God, guys, that is solid. So we got the SR1 here in the Tanto, and I believe that these are in CPMS 35VN also. This is, again, the Tanto grind, and this is also available in a clip point. But, yeah, wow, that's a really neutral, straight handle there, guys. You've got this choil right here, but it's not super deep, and you've got a rear choil right there. And, yeah, that's not that bad, guys. So we're going to do a review on this. That will be coming up soon. And let's set that aside because we've got something special to show you here. And this is a knife that LTK himself recently did a review on. And he's got this in 2 bags. And I watched this review, and he had so much fun doing the review. And as I watched it, I just thought to myself, yeah, I see why. What we've got here is PMP knives. Let's open this thing up. This is a nice semi-hard case right here with a sort of a carbon fiber-esque treatment on it. What we've got, the PMP Beast. Okay, you've got to hold this in hand to get some justice out of this. Look at that blade stock. That's 8mm blade stock. And I'm going to pull back this Cold Steel SR1 here that's got 4.8mm blade stock. And you can see this thing is, oh my God, this thing is huge. For any of you guys that have owned Medfords, owned big titanium Medfords like the Praetorian, I used to own a full-size Praetorian T, and this knife is about 14 times beefier. This is crazy, crazy, guys. Oh my goodness. And you know what? It's comfortable. It's not that bad in the hands. That's pretty thick, guys. Because, of course, you got to stuff 8mm worth of blade thickness down in there. That's it's smooth, too. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to get the used to flicking this because it's got a whole bunch of weight behind it. That is actually the heaviest. That's absolutely the heaviest blade I've ever felt on a folder. And it just, I feel that weight out there up front. LTK sharpened this right before he sent it out. And you know what? That's a pretty thin edge right there. Now, of course, this flat grind on the tip here, this secondary grind, is not as thin on the edge. But this hollow grind is pretty thin. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. That's not too bad at all. I think you could actually do a little bit of slicing with that. So, we're going to check that out. So, let's set this right here. And then we'll pull back in this SR1 right here. And we're going to set that SR1 right there. And then, Ed, we're going to pull your Recon 1 back out here. Take a look at it. I shouldn't have put it back in the box. And now I got to get it back out again. All right. All right, guys. Let's see if we can get all this in the picture here. In the frame, as it is. In the frame. In the frame. All right. Well, that's what we got coming up here for reviews, guys. Now, we've still got a mod shop video coming up where I am going to re-anodize the Tuya Knives Argon. And actually, I just went and picked up something today to help me with that. A bag of rocks. That's the best looking bag of rocks you ever saw. And these are in a premium rock. So they will hold their edge a long time. What those rocks are for is I'm going to try to do a 2-stage anodization on that argon. I'm going to anodize it solid blue, and then I'm going to tumble it lightly in those rocks just to scuff it just a little bit, and then we're going to go back at a lower voltage and anodize some bronze. So it'll have that 2-stage anodization, a lot like what WE Knives does on quite a few of their titanium frame lock folders. So I'm looking forward to that. We've got these knives in here to review. Ed, looking good here. I'll get that reviewed and get it back out to you. LTK, I know you already sold. He sent me this knife and then sent me an email, and he's like, hey man, I sold that knife. You just go ahead and ship it from you on to the new owner. So I'll get that done and get it shipped out to the new owner, brother. And this thing right here, yeah, I've got a big smile on my face right now. That's crazy, buddy. That is absolutely crazy. I don't know if that is even sensible, but it is a knife, and just like LTK, we love knives around here, but that's what we got coming up, guys. Thank you, as always, for taking the time to watch one of my videos. God bless all of you, and we will talk to you again.